Good afternoon, this is Clay with Clay's AC and Auto and Broke Down Auto, along with Jetta Passat. Today we're working on a 2006 Volkswagen Passat. We're going to remove the rear wheel bearing for an intermittent ABS problem that we're having, and it causes the ABS brakes to come on. If this video is helpful, please like, share, subscribe, mostly. And if you want to earn me a couple extra cents while you're working on this thing, just turn the volume down on your computer, let my videos play. That would be awesome. So I'm going to go through this step by step because a lot of people make videos and they show you how to do it, and I don't really know that you need to know how to do it. I'm going to explain you some techniques, but for the most part, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to remove the caliper. Now, you can I removed just the bolts, but you can take a 13 millimeter and remove that, and I believe you can hold this one with a 17 or 18 millimeter. I can't remember for certain. The problem that you're going to run into is the bolts that hold the caliper on. They're actually called XZM14s, and they look somewhat similar to that. And it's a special, special socket that holds the caliper bracket on. You can pull that away. The bolt that holds the wheel speed sensor on, if you're going to remove it, is a 5 millimeter Allen. If you're going to remove it, I replaced this one in this car because I was having a different problem, which I'll get to in a second. So 14 millimeter XZM 14s. Now, the bolt that is in the center, you're going to remove this dust cover, and you can obviously remove that with like a screwdriver and a hammer. The bolt that's in there, this takes an XZM 16 millimeter. This is where you're going to run into a problem. If you're not a regular shop, and I try to make these so people can do them in their driveway, but I don't know how you could do this in your driveway unless you have some serious tools backing you up. This bolt needs to be heated up. I heated up twice. Heat it up once, get it really red hot, the head of it, because you can't heat the shaft because it's buried by the bearing and so forth and so on. Let it cool for a couple minutes, heat it up again, then you can hit it with your impact if you like, and it come right out for us. Now, you can take off the wheel hub two different ways. You can use the slide hammer, which we got right here. We didn't actually use that, we just used the ball peen hammer, and it came right off there, really no problems. The problem that we had, and you should be able to see this even on the video, is there's ripples in this. Now, underneath here there's a ring, and then as the sensor contacts it and as it spins and it goes around, it makes ones and zeros and sends in that signal to the ECM. And as the speed of that signal going to the ECM is how the ECM knows how fast this wheel is spinning. It should look like that. Really flat, no debris, no nothing on there. Now, you go to put this back together, it's super simple. It should slide on pretty easy. You're going to use 133 foot-pounds of torque plus a quarter turn when you go put the bolt in there. If you put it back together the way you took it apart, you shouldn't have any issues. I don't think I'll have any issues, but hopefully this video is helpful. Please like, share, comment, most of all subscribe. And remember, if this dummy can do it, you can do it too.